Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Everyday Movies and Shows. Today, we're talking to you about Claymore. Fucking Claymore. Episode 12. Endless Graves, Part 1.
Endless Gravestones.
Yeah, Endless Gravestones. Excuse me. Part 1. Yes. So this is where we kind of gets a little bit crazier, right? We meet a new Claymore, Ophelia, right? And we gets pretty good, pretty intense.
Yeah, I think she's really cool.
Ophelia?
Yeah, I like her a lot.
You like Ophelia?
I think she's brutal as fuck.
She is brutal, man. You know, because last episode, Maria talks about the one Claymore to not mess with.
It was Ophelia.
It's just Ophelia, which is the one card that Claire gets dealt.
The organization set her up.
That's what I wondered. Did the organization set her up?
I mean,
it had to have, right?
It hints to it later on in a few episodes after this.
Okay.
Very, very.
Boy, I must not remember anything.
It's like a split second, like where fucking it pans over to the dude in the glasses face, and it has him smile, and it's just like he almost like put all this bullshit together.
They're out together.
You fucking asshole.
Yeah, I love this episode. It's brutal. We meet Ophelia.
Because they knew what they were doing.
Yeah,
they knew what they were doing when they said Claire to Ophelia. They knew exactly how Ophelia is.
Yeah.
They knew it was going to happen.
But they did not think that Claire would have stood any chance against Ophelia.
And
really,
she
she doesn't.
She didn't.
Yeah, she didn't.
She got lucky.
She got her ass handed to her. But let's get to the beginning of the episode. So we're in the city Ganal, I think is how you pronounce it. I can't pronounce anything. But anyways, Claire is wanting to leave Rocky behind, but of course, Rocky being a fucking little boy, goes with her without her knowing, and that's where the drama begins. But as you know, in the manga, she never leaves him behind. Like there was no place to leave him at, so he stays with her the whole time. In the manga, she never leaves him behind, and he follows her. So that's a big difference.
That is a huge deal.
Yeah, in the anime compared to the manga.
So yeah, I mean, I thought it was interesting. They start off with Ophelia fucking knowing, like, she automatically is like, "Oh, you're a awakened being. You're
Well,
Claire's
she
awake."
could smell something different about her,
and she's half awakened, so therefore
Yeah.
she considered her as an awakened being.
so whenever she went up behind her and put her hand down her shirt and got blood and started smelling it, she's like, "You don't taste like an awakened being, but you definitely have the smell." That's where Rocky's like, "Get away from her, you bitch!" But and also it's a big difference in the manga. Ophelia punches him in the face, fucking almost breaks his nose, punches him really hard, and he's like falls back. While she has Claire, and she's like pretty much saying, "Do not mess with me again, or I will kill you." It's pretty brutal scene in the manga, so it's a little bit different than the anime. But but also in the anime, he wounds her. I mean, he doesn't, but he scratches her with his sword. When she has Claire, and he swings her sword to try to save her.
That's surprising that he was able to do that.
Yeah. I just don't think she was expecting it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't smell the
Yoki.
On him, so it's like a little bit more hard to detect what he's gonna do.
I
guess.
Yeah. What did you think about the awakened being?
I thought it was really fucking sick. I loved it.
Sick, right? Did you notice how the whole town is destroyed before they even get there?
I mean, there's nobody there.
Yeah, there's nobody there. The buildings are all destroyed. I mean,
the town was her town.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this town is that awakened being's town, pretty much. Yeah. So. Yeah, that was a pretty cool scene with that awakened being when Rocky sees the little girl come. It's just a little bitty girl. He's like, "Run away! Get out of here!" It's like, why would I want to do that?
Rocky's so nice.
He's so naive, yeah. So naive. But why would there be a little girl walking in a destruction zone up to 2 Claymores and another boy?
Fuck that.
It reminds me of the movie Men in Black, where Will Smith is shooting all the aliens, or everyone's shooting all the aliens. Will Smith shoots a little girl. He's like, "Well, all due respect, the little girl, a bunch of all aliens. She seemed like the real threat." So that reminds me of, you know.
She
But
seemed like the real threat. So with like basically before the awakened being even gets there, freaking Claire. I mean, Phila basically chops off
yeah,
Claire's legs. It's like, let's play a game.
play a game. It's not a game of Monopoly or chess. It's a fucked
You
up game.
reattach your leg before I kill Rocky, and I won't kill Rocky.
She said, I'll downsize my skill to meet the
And
boy.
each second or
Each minute.
each minute I'm gonna increase my level, you know.
Yeah.
And friggin' by the like, she wasn't gonna be able to make it, but that's when the awakened being got there and kind of saved Rocky's life, you know, kind of.
Not really. Like, yeah, because when the awakened being gets there, you know, she throws Rocky to the awakened being, right? And she holds down Claire, basically forcing her to watch.
Yeah, because she was gonna like just feed it to the awakened being. Like,
Yeah. Because she's crazy.
Yeah.
She has no, same thing as what Maria said, she has no regard at all for life.
Yeah.
Even human life or any life. No regard at all. So she throws Rocky, and this is also a little bit different. So in the manga, she throws Rocky, but Rocky never gets close enough to the thing's mouth to even think he's gonna die. Where in the manga, he's like tries to hit her in the face, you know, with the sword, but does no damage at all. He's like, I'm
He
worthless.
does too in the movie. And
In the show, he does, but not in the manga.
Okay.
In the manga, he never even gets close.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, so Claire saves him in the manga, like before he even gets close to being eaten. But I mean, the monster is awesome. Like
I thought it
the
was really
girl,
cool. Yeah, it's like a porcelain doll almost, you know, esque of a, you know, like the way that it acts. It acts like it's so innocent and cute, but it's this
yeah.
crazy.
And this is nothing compared to what comes next.
Yeah, I mean, what?
To the next, not the next awakened being, but the abyssal one that we're gonna see very soon compares nothing, which is insane because how big this creature is. You know, it's nothing compared to what we're gonna see soon.
I mean, like the abyssal one doesn't even compare to Priscilla. Priscilla is like,
well, on size.
oh, I'm sure,
size,
in size, but in sheer power,
Yeah,
Priscilla's
sheer power.
gonna-
Yeah, she's number one. Yeah.
Priscilla's such a badass. I hate her so much. She's such a badass. So she's like, I would like to put her up against other anime characters and see how she does. You know, Priscilla.
Well, she's got such regeneration power that nothing can really
That's
hurt
what I'm
her.
saying. Like, it'd
So,
be
yeah.
cool to see.
Put
Like,
up against Dragon Ball Z.
that's what I'm saying. Some Goku to see what happens.
Have you seen the Goku versus One Punch Man?
No.
That's pretty funny. But anyways, getting on something different here. So
So basically, what had happened is like freaking like Claire starts running off with freaking Rocky.
do you support her decision? She's like, hold me close, Rocky, as tight as you can. He puts his face right in her boobs, and then she just takes off.
I mean, in the situation,
Yeah, I mean,
absolutely,
yeah,
110%.
So only time I'm ever getting boobs, I'm putting them in there as fast.
Well,
as
it's
I
like
can.
that or die, you know, like, and even then, like, I thought it was really cool. Like the Waken Bean snaps, freaking, Phyllis.
Yeah, and I thought Ophelia was dead. First time I watched, it, I was like, oh shit.
I was like,
DED, son.
I don't know, because I was like, Phyllis cocky, and I was like, I just doesn't seem like that's how she's gonna die. But I was right. She didn't die like that.
She didn't die.
Came back and just like one shot at her.
One shot at her, yeah. But you notice what the awakened being said to Ophelia before she died?
Was like, yeah, she was saying like how is this possible? And she's like, well, you need to cut off my head. Like, yeah,
No, she said, but the very last words were, "You're the monster here."
oh yeah,
really, because she is.
Yeah.
Ophelia was really the monster there.
Yeah, I mean, it's like one of those situations where you go fight a boss, but you're end up being the boss.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So the only chance that Claire thinks she has is to run away. She doesn't get very far.
Yeah, I mean, she's right. She's 100. I mean, that was the only way to save Rocky. Like, because that's the thing is, like, her mindset was to get Rocky far away as possible, distract her long enough for Rocky to hopefully get away. Because after she was dead, she was coming for Rocky.
Pretty much.
Yeah, she was cool with
Yeah,
Rocky.
yeah, pretty much. But she wanted. I don't know if she'd be able to sense Rocky like she could Claire. So if Rocky could get far enough,
That's
maybe
what I'm saying. That's
he could hide.
That was the
and
whole
be
point of
safe.
Claire stopping, like
Yeah.
distracting her long enough for Rocky to get away.
What do you think about that kiss at the end that they shared?
I thought it was cool. It's just,
It was a real romantic kiss.
I feel like
showed the love that she had.
I feel like the next time that they see each other, they need to like emphasize, like, at this point they just need to like be together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Well, technically he's still a little boy, right?
Claire never ages.
Claire never ages, but
It doesn't matter.
He will grow up.
I feel like it will all. It doesn't really matter. And I mean, they're both adults. So it doesn't matter. And she's like,
Yeah.
it's a special situation because she doesn't age. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like you're talking about a real human at this point. So I feel like most relationship, etiquette is off the fucking table at this point. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's you.
I guess
you're doing a whole different type of fucking.
It was a good scene though. Like to me, because the whole time you see them together, she doesn't really show too much emotion. She's showing a little bit here and there, but this scene, you really see that she really cares for him, right? She really does love him.
Yeah.
And more than just a friend.
And it's the same thing as
colleague.
with Teresa. Like, the reason why Teresa was let Claire hang out is because she
loved her unconditionally,
and it made her feel like she had never felt good before. She's never felt like this, like, felt nice. She only felt like intimidation, and people fear her for someone to adore her and love her unconditionally. She was like, I will go to the end of the world for this. I will never go back.
That feeling, that feeling, yeah.
She's, I'll never go back.
Same thing that Claire has with Rocky.
Yeah, exactly.
Same thing.
Exactly. And I feel
so it's kind of ironic that they found each other.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I really like it.
Yeah. I mean, this episode, you really, first time I watched it, I didn't know what was going to happen. I really didn't, because I knew she could not defeat Ophelia, but I had no idea what was going to happen.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's how I was like, maybe she pulls some, like, I don't know.
Some ninja shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I was curious. But that's pretty much it for this episode. Rocky goes away.
Yeah, they separate. Rocky goes his own way. She goes her way to allure Ophelia.
They make a promise to survive, to live.
Yeah. That promise at the end is it means a lot.
Yeah.
So, but this episode it's got to be one of the best episodes thus far. But there's a big difference. There's another thing in the manga I wanted to point out. So in this manga, they actually call Ophelia by her nickname. In the manga, which is, I guess she has two nicknames, or the one that she's working on. But then the nickname in that they already have for her is called the Blood-Soaked Warrior. That's one of her nicknames. Is the Blood-Soaked Warrior. Why? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe because she likes blood so much. But that's one of the nicknames that she has in the manga. She also reveals Alicia's nickname.
Who the fuck is that?
Remember the last episode, Ameria gave everybody the top 5 Claymores? Alicia was number 1, Beth was number 2, Galatea, Ophelia, Rafaela.
Oh, yeah. I know.
So Alicia's nickname is Dark Alicia. So which sounds pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. And then who was the 5th one you said?
Rafaela.
Okay.
Anyways, that's this episode. And that's really the differences in the manga that I saw or noticed is those what I pointed out. Not major, but kind of major, not leaving Rocky behind. Shows the name of Alicia, her nickname, and that's about it. And then Ophelia's nickname. So,
yep.
But anyways, that's all we got for this episode. Thank you for watching.
Episode. Yeah,
fucking great episode.
It really
fucking
was.
Great episode. Like I said a little while back when we first started doing this, it keeps getting better.
It does.
So, yeah. Well, we'll be back with you with episode 13.
Now that that's all taken care of, I can begin my hunt for the other one.